today we're back at it with 20 craziest plays this NFL season. Shout out to Phil for the video. We finally reached 50 subscribers. So I'm very happy for that, and I support all you guys. Well, thank y'all for supporting me. And yes, let's get right to the video.
These are the 20 craziest plays in the NFL this season.
Oh, that's not a smash.
And first, another player's helmet helps someone pull off a crazy play.
What? Someone's helmet? I don't think that was his helmet though.
Ball really went off dude's head, and he still somehow caught it. But
that was like on his hand a little bit, so like it bumped his hand. It didn't like it was his helmet.
19 is even crazier, because a player pulled off an NBA move to score. Just watch this guy, alright?
Veteran, 36 years old. Great breakthrough by Thomas.
What's the NBA move? What's the NBA move?
Man's really Mutombo blocked the kick.
Not in my house.
They completely laid out the kicker just so his boy could return it all the way. But that play
they needed
only
points.
happened because it started with
it was 0-0. The game was born.
Craziest play happened when a team pulled off a trick. Usually, the Eagles are always whipping out a play they're most famous for, called the tush push, which is simple, really. It's just a quarterback sneak with some extra players hitting him from the back. Ooh, the play was already unstoppable whenever they needed a few yards or were close to scoring touchdowns. But during a game when they only needed 1 yard, when every single person watching the game thought they were calling that play again, they tricked everybody.
Gonna sneak it here on 3rd down and 1.
Oh!
Make it look like that, and then it's the playoff.
He almost dropped that though. He almost dropped that though, bro. Can't lie, he almost dropped that.
Now, alright, at least that play was planned.
He almost dropped
17, a player's craziest play happened on accident.
I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing on this play. Like, this is not, I'm not supposed to be in.
And it wasn't even just him, though. Nobody really knew what was going on, because their coach called the wrong passing play. So the quarterback changed the play to a simple run, just so the play didn't completely backfire. But that's when something happened that nobody was expecting.
Like they're starting to, anything could happen. The way they're playing, it's showtime.
Oh, so he changed the play.
He's inside the 40, he's got a blocker up ahead. David Montgomery's going the distance.
He changed the play. They changed the play because they apparently they didn't know what the coach said.
That play turned into the Lions' longest rushing touchdown in over a decade.
Dang.
The coach admitted it only happened because of a mistake.
Believe it or not, coaches mess something up every once in a while. Players made it right, and it's a sign of a good team.
Well, I guess he's lucky it all worked
I won't
out.
be mad.
Messing up didn't cost him or his team anything. Unlike the crazy play at number 16, that led to someone losing their job.
Unfortunately, I won't be there this weekend. I was just fired.
As you can see, it was already a blowout, so things can't get much worse than that, right?
2nd down and 13.
Oh, I seen this. I seen this. I seen this. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Man's damn near the rawest interception I've ever seen. And that play, combined with the Raiders beating them by the most points they've lost by in franchise history, was so embarrassing that the Chargers coach literally got fired.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
But honestly, that's something I could have seen happening. But I never, ever thought I'd see a crazy play like at number 15.
Don't do the Dolphins, bro. I saw that jump was stupid, bro. Like, look, I'm a Dolphins fan, right? In case y'all don't know, now you know. I saw that play live. Threw it up. I'm like, bro, look back. I think he did look back, but he ain't do nothing. Hold on. See, he quit. Who's that? Eli Apple. He quit. He looked like this. He like this. He must have started going out of bounds. At least swat it. Just in case. He just swatted out of bounds just in case. He just quit.
Man's really made one of the craziest catches all year, all because he took another man's tip. But that play only tied things up. At number 14, a player's craziest play won his team the game.
The punt return. I seen this. Punt return.
Ravens set to get good field position here. Tylan Wallace from the 25. Now Darren Wallace breaks out of the
Gone.
takes it down the sideline. He stays in bounds. He stays on his feet. He takes it all the way and ends the game. There are no flags.
All those broken tackles, barely staying on his feet, and front flipping for a walk-off touchdown? No wonder why after the game, his entire team got him wet and were acting like fools. But they were only lit because they won. Not every crazy play this season was a good thing. At number 13, Justin Jefferson's worst play led to another team's craziest. And I'm gonna show you that, plus a whole lot of other crazy plays from this season. But before I do, I just have to tell you about something that's gonna change how you use the internet forever, and also it'll change how you surf. Not only keeps your brain to existed, but also allows you to watch that
You've been trying to get a sponsor, bro.
Masterpieces of videos for you. I'm even gonna help you get in on the action. Right now, if you sign up on Surfshark using my promo, like I say is possible, to another team's craziest. Now, at first, this was only seeming like something good.
Cousins deep. It's pulled in, and the ball comes out.
Until it was reviewed and replay showed that Jefferson fumbled in the end zone for a touchback. And even though he was close to scoring, it instantly gave his opponents the ball. Shaking my head. And with enough time to make a few plays, it eventually lined things up for the longest field goal of the season so far.
61-yarder is on its way, and it is
Oh, I thought he missed.
good.
Yeah, 61 yards. Even Jefferson's face proved he knew it was all his fault. But that wasn't even the craziest kick of the season, which you ain't ready for yet. We'll get to that in a bit. First, I gotta show you number 12, where a player did something nearly impossible.
Wilson looking down the field, and it is intercepted. Patrick 10.
Okay, that play was damn near a glitch. I don't even know how he intercepted that. But what else besides a video game type of catch can you expect from a man whose initials are PS2 and he rocks a PS2 controller chain? Speaking of virtual games, though. At number 11, a player's craziest play came when he tried changing Madden forever. This is Lil Jordan Humphrey. Yeah, that's his actual name. He ain't a rapper. He's a young NFL player who was a little disappointed in his career so far, and especially at his rating in Madden being just a 66 overall. Yeah, mans was ass before he pulled off his craziest play.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pretty amazing run by Lil Jordan Humphrey. He's still on his feet inside the 10 to the 5. Lunges toward the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos.
That was one of them moderated.
Was thinking about the entire time is what he was gonna do next. After that play, he instantly whipped out his Twitter fingers and told Madden to boost his ratings by tweeting, "Hey, at EA, it's about that time." Now, regardless of what Lil Dude wanted, I just hopped on Madden myself to see if they listened, and unless my eyes don't work, his overall didn't go up a single point. Come on, guys.
Dang.
But alright, whatever. Maybe Madden will do something better for the guys in our top 10, because these plays are on a whole other level of crazy. Like the craziest catch of the season that set an unbreakable NFL record, or the play that only happened because of a deadly plane attack. But before we get to those, at number 10, Mike Evans rode a dude?
Blitz coming.
I saw this.
Oh, what a catch by Evans, and he stays up.
I thought you should have did a pad flip, bro.
One-handed. And dude's ass was above his opponent's head. Like, what? That was crazy. And on top of him riding a dude for one of the best catches this season, it actually helped his team. Unlike number 9, that's the worst interception I've ever seen.
When you have rheumatoid
Thank you guys for subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really reached it. Like, I just woke up and just saw it and I was blessed. Go back to the video.
Mullins pressured again, and he gets dropped by B.J. Hill. Did he lose the ball on top of it?
That is the most dumbest interception I ever seen.
Okay, what the hell was that? Instead of just taking the sack, like my girl does. Boo! Mans really did all of that. But that was only one crazy play. At number 8, 2 crazy plays happened at the exact same time.
Do it when you have all these different injuries.
2nd and 3. Oh, ball's up in the air.
Did y'all hear the commentator, whatever you call it? I think he said something about most injuries and he just got smacked. Listen.
Do it when you have all these different injuries.
And watch.
2nd and 3.
Boom!
Up in the air, and it's intercepted off the deflection.
Wait a minute. Dude really caught that just to get hit so hard it created a fumble. Or interception? Or fumbleception? I don't even know. But what I do know is that number 7 is even crazier. Because this guy's craziest play involved his ball and only a few inches.
See if Prater's still got it in him. From 62, a line drive. Oh, he hit it!
I don't even know what was crazier. The fact that dude really hit the longest field goal of the season from 62 yards away, or that he was only a few inches away from missing. See, babe, a few inches never stopped this guy. Anyways, at number 6, Keenan Allen's play wasn't only crazy. Nah, it got him compared to some of the greatest legends in NFL history. Keenan was on pace for a crazy record when this happened.
Herbert floats it.
Allen, what
a catch!
Yeah, you should have seen my face when dude made that catch. That's not only one of the best catches this season, but damn near of all time. Also, that play put Keenan's receiving yards over 10,000 in his career, which got him into an exclusive club with some of the best receivers ever. Mance is really with the legends, man. But obviously, just like up top, nobody's ever breaking Jerry Rice's record. And speaking of records, at number 5, a player made so many crazy plays this season, he set an unbreakable NFL record.
It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
The record that Deron Bland was chasing had been held for decades by a legend named Eric Allen, who's not only known as the king of pick sixes, according to the record books, he had the most in a single season with 4. But as you can see by the grainy footage, that was years ago. This season, what Bland was doing had people thinking he was about to make history, because not 1.
Jones gets it out, Barkley got hit, fumbled right in the air, and it flies into the hands for a touchdown of Deron Bland.
Not 2.
Second down, a lot of time. Jones just can't find, comes back across the field. This time he pays the price. Deron Bland, pick 6.
But
not
3 pick sixes within the first couple weeks had everybody keeping their eyes on him.
Stafford sees it, fires one, intercepted. It's another pick.
They're doing it right to him.
Deron Bland has his 3rd of the year.
Then he was close to tying the record only a few weeks later when this happened.
He's got time here, and he throws, and it's intercepted. It's Deron Bland again. Bland looking for another pick 6, and he's got it. It's his 4th of the year.
So at that point, the man was intercepting everything, and I assumed, just to make sure he didn't get the record, nobody else would even risk throwing towards it until the very next game.
2nd and 10. There it is. This is history. If Bland can take it the distance, this will be the record. Bland for the 5th time has a pick 6. It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
Yeah. While breaking an already legendary record, he set his own that'll never be broken. Man's goated for that. But at least during his plays, he only broke records and those quarterbacks' hearts. Not their faces, like at number 4, when a player turned the NFL into the UFC.
Sleepy on the strip. 2nd and 9, second quarter begins. Brees Hall. That
was supposed to just be a hurdle, and it turned into a crazy flying knee to the dome. I already know Joe Rogan was somewhere watching it like... And as you can see by the player who became a victim, that man was out cold. But something even colder was number 3, where Tyreek Hill's craziest play gave his opponents free points. See, man's used to be on the Chiefs, so when this play happened, things got a little suspicious.
Tua, out to Hill.
Man. Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
Now that's ridiculous, man. A catch from Tyreek turning into a Chiefs touchdown when you don't even play for him anymore? It literally had fans calling him a double agent. But at least his mistake didn't cost his team too much. After all, it was only the second quarter. Unlike number 2, where one of the craziest plays this season came with no time left in the game. With the Broncos down over a touchdown and only enough time for one play left, something absolutely crazy had to happen.
Wilson looking for a miracle.
And you can't throw.
What the? That ball got tipped by more dudes than a hot girl at Hooters, and it was still caught for a touchdown. Regardless, though, they couldn't get too hyped because they still needed a 2-point conversion to keep their chances alive.
Be disciplined here if you're Washington. Wilson
you didn't get it?
to the end zone.
Oh, you got some more open on the legs.
And they choked. That was
Dang.
definitely heartbreaking. But it was nowhere near as emotional as the #1 craziest play of the season. September 11th, 2023 was the day of that emotional play. Everybody was already in their feelings because the game was taking place in New York, where years earlier on that exact date, the city was hit with deadly attacks. But this ain't history class, and today was supposed to be different. Fans were anticipating Aaron Rodgers' debut with their team. Everybody knew the moment was special. He even ran onto the field while representing our country with the flag, which had the whole stadium hyped. Until just a few minutes into the game, on just Rodgers' 4th play with his new team, this happened.
Protection breaks down and time runs out. Down goes Rodgers on the sack for Leonard Floyd. The former first-round pick of the Bears, and now Rodgers sits down.
No, he's down. He's down. No.
Now, after seeing Rodgers leave without being able to walk, then not returning to the game had everyone stunned. But despite all the focus being on if Rodgers' injury would keep him out the rest of the night, end his season, or even kill the rest of his career, the Jets had to put all their emotions aside to try and win this game. And after hours of the score being close, eventually it was tied up in overtime where one play finally gave Jets fans something to be happy about.
Sam Martin corrals the snap. It's a short punt. Gibson on the return. Near side.
Oh.
I don't see any flags. Gibson inside the 30. Hits the Jets. And he's going to go. Jets win it. Touchdown. Rookie Xavier Gibson. Game over.
Man, a walk-off to win the game? That not only gave his team something to be hyped about, it not only gave the stadium something to cheer about, and it wasn't even only dedicated to Rodgers going down. That play gave the entire city of New York hope. So not a single play this season in my eyes could have had an...
So what I'm confused about is, y'all saw how he went down and he did this with his legs. He was like this. If you tore your ACL, how can you do that? You get to do that if you tear your ACL? He literally just did. Look, I'll show you. Hold on. I think it was right here.
And it wasn't
Look,
even only dedicated to
look.
Rodgers going down. That play gave the
Why he
entire
did
city
that?
of New York hope. So not a single play this season in my eyes could have had an impact like that one.
Well, alright, so that's the end of this video. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for getting the 50 subscribers. The next goal is 75. Let's reach 75. The next one will be 100. The next one maybe 150. Then 175 to 200. So we're gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. I really appreciate y'all for that. And go watch my last video, the Sanford Air Show. It was really fun. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, the F-22 Raptors went crazy too. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. It's gonna be another Field Flicks video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit.